Now, I was never the one to make these type of videos. I always knew about this type of information at a young age, but it didn't get deep to me until it actually happened to me. Now, what I'm about to say is, it relates to all my content I speak of. I didn't just want to come out full-fledged tell this story, but I'm just gonna give you something. I'm gonna give you something. Okay, now, when I was always dealing with my anxiety, I didn't know, but it was this parasite. Now, I was doing this research on my own. Whenever you have a lot of anxiety, this is either an entity trying to warn you, or it is a entity trying to use you as a host. Now, there's good ones and there's bad ones, of course. You can call them spirits, demons, whatever you want to, okay? But this is when it got deep for me. It's when it started happening to me. Now, I'm a grown man. I was screaming at the top of my lungs. You could say I was in a sunken place, if that's what you want to call it. I was not here. My family was holding down my body while I was screaming at the top of my lungs. And it's so strange because to this day, they don't speak of it. They don't say nothing. They don't ask. It's like they just wanted to forget about it. But it's always here in the back of my mind because this was an experience that I do not feel comfortable talking about. Now, during this parasite, just like in Stranger Things, the hive, whatever is connected to the parasite, you will feel everything that this parasite is going through. I used to have pains all the time. I used to hurt, be on the floor, on the ground, not knowing why, just hurting, literally screaming. I used to scream. I'm a grown man. I keep saying that because grown men usually don't go through these type of things. Now, as I was going through this, the more and more I began to learn, the more I understand what I was going up against, this unseen battle, this parasite. Now, everyone has this parasite in them. The lower your frequency is, the easier you are to control. I had to kill this parasite in me to be woke, and sort of speak. I had to kill this parasite in me in order to see it out here. You see what I'm saying? So I'm able to see it now. I know what I'm up against. I've dealt with it. I've been to the other side. And when I came back, I was hugging my mama. I was hugging my auntie. I was saying I did it. They didn't know what I was talking about. That's because I had beat it. It was trying to take over my body. I literally was fighting. I was literally hanging on for dear life, but I was hanging on to nothing but my willpower. And when I say I came back and I did it, I felt like I was the strongest person in the world. Then again, I felt like I was the weakest.